Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Episode 104 here, finishing out this season of the super late models. We just got the engine fully upgraded last episode. We bought it going into Kokomo, and we were able to upgrade 2 of the 3 parts, and we got a win at Kokomo. First ever super late model win, which is awesome. We are sitting 8th in points. There's no way we're winning championship off of this season, but next season we're really going to be gunning for it. I'm really hoping we can just show some speed here these last 4 races at these bigger tracks. That would be very encouraging. But first one up is Williams Grove. I enjoy this track and don't enjoy it. It's very back and forth, but with a new engine, hopefully we could try to get a top 5, top 10. All right, speed-wise here, we are very off our top 5 practice goal, but I mainly picked that for Kokomo, and luckily that paid off. So I don't expect to get anywhere near like the top 5 goal for this race necessarily. That was mainly just trying to get the $32,000 out of Kokomo, which did work. Very happy about that. But with this new engine, I need to get used to how fast the car is now at all these tracks, especially like these tight corner tracks. So I'm going to try to just like throw it in, throw a slider up, and try to keep that momentum on the exit. Because going in high, I'm going to slam the wall. Going in low, I feel super slow. But we're going to do the best we can here. The race is going to be tough. I'm probably going to dump a couple people, but it is what it is. That's normal for me. We got a 6. That's actually the quickest we've ever ran here, so that's good. I think this is the kind of line I was running last season and found some speed. Potentially. I don't 100% remember. At least in these cars. I know like the street stocks and stuff, I'm able just to hook the bottom, and like the sprint cars, I'm able to hook the bottom really well. But these supers, I cannot at all. Like, they just don't get rotated as well. 22nd, honestly, is not that bad. We've qualified worse. So, we only need to get 1 spot here in the heat. We should make it to the A main out of this heat, I would imagine. Got Hoffman to our inside. I don't know who's in front of us. Unzicker. That's a random guy being up here because usually he's like... I feel like he doesn't normally make the A main, so like I feel like he misses the A main a bunch, or like he's the back of the A main, so I don't see him a lot of the time. Try not to dump these guys. Oh, Larson, I'm saving you. We're fine. Keep on going. I threw it in the inside of Ferguson. He moved out the way. Hoffman just taking advantage of me moving everybody because he started 5th. Somehow we're up to 3rd now, so I'll take it. That's kind of the way I have to drive this track, though, is just like dump people or like just use up people really hard. Because they're definitely still going to be faster than me down the straights, it seems. Which, that's fine. I'm a lot faster through the corners. And that's why I end up dumping a lot of them. But Larson is super fast. We got Blair out front, so there's no catching them in this heat. But if we could hold on to 3rd, that actually would put us in pretty good position for the A main, honestly. And we're kind of pulling away from Ferguson behind us, too, which is encouraging. Because he's usually pretty quick as well. Because what, 3rd, heat 2, that will put us 10th, I think. I think that'd put us 10th for the A main already. So that already would start us out with a top 10. I don't want to lose it to Ferguson, but I'm sliding up. He's going to have a run. No, he doesn't actually. Leaving the bottom open is not the worst thing at this track, at least, if I slide up and get my momentum. At least in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, they are fast. But yes, we're going to come home 3rd in the heat. That's going to put us 10th, I believe, for the A main. If I did the math right. Could have been wrong, but I am right. Thank God. Quick maths. But Larson and Blair are flying up front. Hopefully, we can just try to hold this top 10. Try to get as much money as we... Well, money doesn't even matter at this point. But I want to see how fast we can be. Get as many points as we can. So I can have, like, some... What's it called? Like... Oh, everybody's all over each other. I could have confidence going into next year for the bigger tracks. Don't know exactly what the caution was for. I think it might have been for Gustin just coming to a stop because he didn't spin out, but he definitely came to a dead stop. And with our new engine, we get like a good jump here, so I can't really like just get down to the bottom. I just need to get on the brakes or something. I don't know. Use up Strickler a little bit. That's fine. I'm trying to catch Josh Richards, who's right in front of us in that one car. I'm dumping Gordy. That's the 2nd time I've dumped Gordy in like 2 episodes now. Damn it. Not trying to dump Gordy at all, but everybody's running into us now. But going into these corners at Williams Grove is tough. But I'm trying to catch Richards, like I was saying, in points. He's like 20-something, maybe 30-something ahead of us. It's going to be tough to try to catch him for 7th, but we got 8th in points right now. We passed Hammer with our win. I beg to differ. I don't think I got in the English there, but it's fine. I don't know if I want the bottom or top. I really don't know where I want to run. I don't want to be around anybody because I can't get off of them. Damn it. I cannot stop wrecking people. Jesus. Like, I'm on the brakes going in the corner, and the AI just slow up so much I can't do anything about it. Because I was trying to just ride the outside there, going from middle to outside, and it just did not happen. Like, I think if I was on the bottom, I at least would dodge them more, I feel like. Because I'm slowing up so much going into these corners, it's ridiculous. Oh, I'm on the brakes. I'm fully on the brakes. Like, if I wanted to actually miss everybody, I'd be having to get on fully on the brakes halfway down the straightaway for me to stop before I go into the corner and I just dump English again. I think I dumped English twice now. In the last episode, he was already mad at me for dumping Hoffman once in a heat race. He's really gonna be mad at me now. But hey, we're on the bottom this time. Maybe I can actually not dump everybody immediately and we can actually get some green flag racing. My car's turning right. I can't stop it. And now we're back on the outside exactly where we just were because I slid up. This is ridiculous. This track is so dumb. Like, just for this game, this track is dumb. I love it on iRacing. It's so much fun. But this game doesn't do it justice because it doesn't look like this. And we just dumped Ferguson. I barely tapped him and he went around. I am enemy number one now. Like, everybody's gonna hate me. Nobody's gonna like me having speed next season. Or the end of this season, for that fact. This is terrible. This is such a bad race. I cannot stop wrecking people. Alright, what if I just go, like, way outside? Oh, that doesn't even work because I can't even get fully outside first. Because if I go fully outside, I'm going to nail the wall, and then they go high. Why did they go high all of a sudden? They were running the middle every fucking corner. And then I decided to go super high into the corner to keep my momentum, and then they all go high, and I can't stop myself. Damn it. I'm literally wrecking all the top guys. Like, not even on purpose. It's just happening. It's so bad. Okay, I got to keep my car left because the start on the bottom wants to pull me right. Okay, kind of a clean turn one. Blair got by us. I can't hold the bottom like that. Gordy, you already know if you get in front of me, you're going around. It's happened twice on accident. Oh, car. Oh, Blair. I can't get at the turn now. Thank you. Oh, these guys are gonna fucking hate me. These guys are gonna freaking hate me so badly. That was a good corner. I got it slowed up just in time before I destroyed Hammer there. He was smart enough to back it off. We already passed him in points, but we're still pretty tight in points to battle it out the rest of the season. Blair trying to get back to our inside. They are going to definitely have a lot of speed down the straights. And in 3 and 4 on the bottom, it seems. 1 and 2, I'm killing them. I don't know what it is about 1 and 2 is where I'm getting so much speed on them, it seems. Okay, never mind. All of a sudden, we're super slow. Don't you get right in front of me. I'm trying to stay off you guys the best as we can. That was about the best I could run the outside. I tapped the wall twice and somehow didn't loop it into the wall. Like for the front end. Like I thought the front end was going to come around and hit it for sure. My cat is yelling. I don't know if you could hear my cat with a toy in his mouth. Because he was meowing very loud and he wants me to play fetch probably. Bad timing, my guy. We're at Williams Grove. This place has all the concentration in the world, and for me, just sucks still. Even though we're 7th, about to be 8th, and we're dumping English for a 3rd time. Cat, why are you yelling at me? See, look, my cat literally just brought me a toy. Like, it's a little Starbucks toy he wants me to throw. He's so loud when he wants to play fetch. It's crazy. Alright, do we have like 2 laps left? Can we not wreck anybody, or can I not get wrecked off the restart? Alright, that's the best. I held the bottom and then it gets tight. We're going to use up somebody. I think that was Richards. Holy speed that they have on the straights, and I'm dumping Hammer. Alright, no, we straighten him out. Almost dump him for the 2nd time in one corner. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I can't even like block anybody if I try either. Like, this track is ridiculous. Can we just hold a top 10 somehow? Like, please, somehow? Oh, nope. English is going around for the 4th time. Is that going to bring out a caution? No, it didn't, because they actually finished. We got 8th. English is going to absolutely hate me. Like, I think I dumped him 5 separate times in that race. Where did he end up finishing? He finished all the way back in 19th. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure he had to go from the back to the front like 3 separate times just in this race. Like, I don't even know how many people I dumped. I definitely dumped Blair. I almost dumped Hammer once. I definitely dumped Richards. Strickler, I think we just hit him a bunch. Ferguson, I wrecked. Gordy, I wrecked twice. Gustin, I wrecked, I think, right in the beginning or something. I think he had damage. And then English, I think 5 separate times. That was ridiculous. Yeah, that's definitely one of the tracks I wish I could take off the schedule. Just like, it was not any good for anybody involved. But we fell to 9th in points. Hammer and I are going to go back and forth, I think, the rest of the season, it seems like. But I'm hoping Texas and Las Vegas are going to go very well for us. Decently good payout there. The payouts don't matter anymore. Don't need payouts at all for the car. Everything's upgraded, so it's all just repairs at this point. Definitely repairing the car after that one. We destroyed everything and everybody, and it's in our way. By accident or on purpose, everything was on accident there, but it looked very terrible. But that's how that track's going to go for now on, it seems like. But I'm actually going to risk top 10. Like, it doesn't really matter, like, our sponsor payout, but I kind of want to, like, gauge that off our speed for, like, practice and stuff. Because, I feel like we have decent speed at these 1.5 or half-mile track. I have to say 1.5 miles, like it's NASCAR. The half miles or the 4/10 miles. Texas, I feel like we were already fast at. The half mile Las Vegas, we're a little slower at the bigger tracks like that, but it's not much bigger. But I'm hoping we could get like top 5s here. That would be really encouraging, because that would be really good for like earlier in the season, like Port Royal, Knoxville, Bristol, stuff like that. So if we can get like top 5s here, and I think we can get like top 10s earlier in the season, a lot better, and we can really go for the win. I think Dennis won that race as well. It looks like so, because he has 6 wins. He has a nearly 20-point lead over Shane with 3 races left in the season. So let's get on Texas and see how we can do. All right, still not hitting the practice goal there, but did run our fastest time, which is good. I am happy about that. Ran a 3, like a low 3. So that's not too bad, as long as we could try to back that up here in qualifying. I think that'd be a pretty decent starting spot. Hopefully that'd be top 20 at least. Maybe it'd make our heats a little easier, because our heats, we've been starting like 6th or 7th in like every heat recently. Still making the A main out of the heats, which is crazy. We've been very fast in heat racing. Clipped the wall on the backstretch slightly. That was still a 3:17. That's the fastest we ran now. Perfect. Love to see that. Can we potentially get down to the 2s? I didn't have a run-in for this lap, but maybe we were doing well enough. We had speed. We were going to get a 2:78. That puts us 19th. Let's go. That is awesome. It's going to put us 5th in one of these heats. Heat number 3. That's great. Who's out front? Probably the normal guys. Blair, Shane, Dennis, like always. This different combination of them in order. Top 5 make it through in the heats. We should be able to get maybe up to 3rd. It looks like Gordy and Overton are in front of us. And then Larson and Dennis are out front to start this one. Gordy got up to 2nd really quick from Larson starting on the outside. They all run high. Interesting. We're going to try to slide up in front of Larson here. He's gone from 2nd to 4th in 1 lap. That's unfortunate for him. We might be able to get up to 2nd here, because I think we're faster than Gordy. So that can put us in the qualifying dash, and that would be really nice. Good starting spot for us in the A main then. Even starting, what would this be, 11th in the A main? Still pretty good. I'd be okay with that, honestly. Would not be too terrible. But we'll see if we can just try to hook the bottom the best we can. I need to stay off the wall in these straightaways. That'd be great. Good corners. I was a little high there, but able to keep the car just yawed out enough to where I didn't really have to adjust it at all through the corner, which was nice. 1 lap left. It seems like I can catch them in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is definitely a tougher corner for us. Oh, I was going to throw a slider on him. I was going to throw a really deep slider there, but I hit the wall in the back stretch. But that's all right. We'll start 11th in the A main. That's not too bad. I feel like we can get a top 10 easy. Let's see if we could try to get to like a top 5 at best, maybe. Maybe compete for the win if like we can get a lucky caution here or there. but I think we can definitely get like close to a top 5. We can definitely get like 3 or 4 spots here in the beginning potentially, as long as I don't screw it up too bad. Just got to try to hook the bottom the best we can. Daryl trying to come down in front of us. We're going to move his ass out the way. We're 3 wide. Terrible entry to that corner because we were so low, but we're already up to 9th. Going from 11th and 9th in 1 lap. That's solid. Get on the inside of Eckert. Use him up a little bit. Him and Briggs. They're going to get together a little bit behind us. Slow them both up. Going to try to slide up in front of Hammer here. Being real aggressive with it. We're already up to 5th. Let's go. That is awesome. Didn't think we were going to get up to 5th that quick, honestly. But now we might be able to just, like, manage the runs from behind us. But I felt like Texas was always a good track for us, so I had a feeling we could do well here. Now, if we can get, like, some cautions from the AI, that would be lovely, I think. Because we definitely could gain some more spots off of restarts. Blair is so far out front, though. I don't know if he's going to be able to be competed with in this one. All these guys are starting to take off from me now in front. We're taking off from the guys behind us a little bit. Richards is right behind us with Gustin behind him. Richards is catching us, especially when I smack the wall like that. And get the inside like that. That's not helpful. Trying to see the line he's going to run, but mainly to get by me, they're just going to run the bottom until I screw up and try to get by me. They don't really try to go by me on the outside, even if they're faster up there. They always get to your, like, rear end and just run the bottom with you. That's why I run the bottom at, like, most tracks if I'm not faster up top. Because if you're in front of any AI, they're going to just follow you for the most part. And they wait for you to screw up to get by you. But, hey, I'm content holding 5th here. Really, only he's right on me. And I feel like we could pull away if I could stop hitting the wall. I was having a good couple corners there. We're set 99 on the car. We're fine. It's like, look, that was a really good turn 1, pulled away from him. And then he goes high. He might get a run on the front stretch, and then he might run high again to get a run on the back stretch. And then once he catches, like, all the way back up to me, he's going to run right back on the bottom with us. Blair's about half the track in front of us halfway through this race. But he's going to have to start lapping people. That's going to slow him up a little bit. So we should stay on the lead lap. Being top 5, we definitely should be on the lead lap. That's all I got to say. Unless he was absolutely cracked out of his mind. But look, we have a fully upgraded car now at these bigger tracks on Legend. And we're so far behind the top 4. Like, I got to the top 5 luckily off of a restart at the very beginning, and we're just holding it at this point. So I'm really hoping for another caution, honestly, because I feel like we can gain some spots. We can just hold it. But any of the guys that are out in front of us after a few laps, they're going to pull so far away, it seems. And Eckert actually got by Richards there, and he is catching us. I ran too high. He might throw it on the inside. No, he's too far away. And Eckert and Richards are battling pretty hard. I got unzickered trying to block me all the way down the track. We have 5 laps left. Blair's coming off 4 as we're going into 1. He is so damn fast right now. That is crazy. Dennis is in 3rd, so he's going to lose 6 to Blair, but I think Blair's a little bit far away. Eckert caught all the way back up to us. I don't know how, but he did. We had a good turn 1 there. I think it was kind of from trying to get by Unzicker. I think we were slow from that. Ooh, they're wrecking behind us. That's a wreck. Let's go. We're going to have a green-white checkered here. And we're on the inside. Oh, this is going to be huge. Dennis is on the inside, too, so he's going to get up the 2nd, I think, quick from Shane. Shane was trying to gain some points here. We might be able to get up to 3rd, potentially, if I run good enough. Oh, God, I got to concentrate here. Come on, let's see what we can do. With a well-timed caution. Oh, I dumped Dennis. That's my bad. Okay. Dennis might lose the points lead because of me. Oh, that was rough. I didn't expect him to be that slow in turn 1. I was just trying to run with them. But I wasn't lifting. I was not lifting. Where is Dennis now? I don't even think he was in the top 10. Oh my God, we're going to get the lead from that. Why was Blair so slow there? Oh, I went too high. English getting to our inside. He's gone now. Holy shit. I was hoping to try to cross him over there. I want to throw a deep... Oh, I'm not even gonna have a chance at a slider on him. Damn, English was gone there. But hell yeah, we got up to second. First and second back to... Oh, not back to back, but 2 out of 3 races, second and first. That's amazing. We had Williams Grove in between that, which was just a mess. But where did Dennis finish? Okay, he only finished 9th. Shane was 4th, so that's not too big of a difference. Blair fell all the way back to 8th. That's rough. But that was crazy. I'm shocked. Like, that really well-timed caution with like 2 laps left changed everything there for us. So that was massive. We jump way ahead of Hammer now, trying to catch Richards, but I don't think we're going to. And Dennis does still have a 8-point lead over Shane with 2 races left in the season. So that is going to get really tight. We got 126,000. Damn. Oh, we got a sponsor upgrade. Yay. 81,000 payout now, even though our money does not matter anymore. But it's nice to see that we got a pay raise. That's cool. That was our best paid race as well with 216,000, even though it doesn't matter anymore. But are we going to get a video message? Oh, Tempers Flare at Texas. Oh, God, who's mad at me? Daryl is pissed at me, but I think a lot of people are mad at me. If anything, Dennis should be like punching me in the face because I'm like ruining the championship battle up front. That's crazy. But parts are still fine. We're going to go on to Las Vegas. Hopefully we can try to replicate that race. That would be perfect. Yeah, these practice and qualifying goals are just cracked out, but we ran our quickest time yet so far in these. At this track, we ran our 1, so I'm happy about that. Hopefully we can try to back that up here in qualifying. Maybe qualify about top 20. That seems like it's going to be our norm next season, is just trying to qualify top 20 the best we can. Maybe the smaller tracks we could qualify a little better. Dang it, I got too low there. Try not to get down on that apron so hard. I wish those tires were a little closer so I wouldn't want to get so low down there. But it was a decent 3 and 4. Okay, we're at a 263. It's not terrible. My 1 and 2 could definitely be better. 3 and 4, I could definitely get a little lower. Had to let off slightly to not slide up too hard. I definitely missed the bottom in 3 and 4. But that was still a 101, so that's the quickest we've ran yet so far. Top 20, like I was saying, that's what I'm hoping for now. 5th in Heat 4, so that basically puts us straight into the A main. Is all I'm trying to do is like just make it to the A main the easiest we can, and seeing if we could gain some spots here in the heat races like normal. Looks like Ferguson, Richards, Briggs, and Eckert are in front of us. Should be able to gain some spots here. We were faster than a lot of these guys normally. Richards is like the only guy that we're like really up there with now. But he is going fast. It looks like Briggs and Richards are like teammates or something. They have the same exact paint scheme and stuff. Don't know if that means they have the same setup or anything. I really hope I can try to get by Ferguson. We're in Heat 4. So this would put us 12th if we can get by him, which we do. Let's try to get by Briggs too. Chase him up the track a little bit. Yeah, this place is so similar to Texas. It's just like the corners are slightly bigger, I think. That's literally the difference. But we're going to get in front of Briggs, and Ferguson's also going to get in front of Briggs and try to fight with us now for second. I need to try to cross him back over. I need to get back to his inside. But he is running so well on that inside. I ran just barely too high trying to chase up Briggs, and now he's gone from us. Okay, that's fine. As long as I don't lose this spot. Oh, Briggs is going to have a huge run there because I left the bottom open. We got final lap here. I just want to finish 3rd so we could start 12th. That's literally it. Leave me alone, Briggs. Briggs, back it up. Back it up. Oh, hi, Cat. Hi there. But we got 3rd. That's all I was trying to get. Well, I was trying to get 2nd out of that. Once Ferguson got by me, there was no catching him. So it's starting 12th. That's fine. Should be able to get a top 10, no problem. Let's see if we can try to get to a top 5 like we did at Texas. That would be really nice. Try to get to the bottom quickly. Get under Tyler. Use him up a little bit. Already in the top 10. We're up to 9th. Try to see if we can catch Hammer and Gustin up here. That was a pretty good 3 and 4. If I could like full throttle the entry, it'd be really nice. I need to turn in a little earlier because I'm like burping the throttle a little bit trying to get it on entry. And I feel like that's hurting our speed some. But I need to not go in too low to slide up. That's the main issue. Oh, don't do that either. Don't just overcorrect it into the wall in the straightaway. They're battling hard up front, and Dennis and Shane are for first. Blair's right behind them on the bottom. Trying to catch Hammer here. I want to beat him in the points, even though we got a decent lead from that second place last week. We need to try to stay as close to him or beat him every week. Ferguson is catching us. We got by Ferguson already? I guess he started on the outside in the very beginning and got by him in that first corner mess. I'm assuming. Got back by him there. Thought for sure on the bottom he'd go flying by us. But this place is just slightly bigger, so it's definitely a little harder to make some passes happen and stuff. My cat's trying to mess with all my damn wires and stuff now. Trying not to get distracted by it, but trying to stop him at the same point with my leg. But we're sitting 8th currently with 14 laps left. It's not too bad. It's not a bad race for us, but to win a championship, we're going to have to do better. I'm really going to have to ball out at the short tracks. Really going to have to, like, win just about every single one of those, I feel like. Like, even the 4 10-mile tracks, I feel like I need to do well at, like Texas and Charlotte. But those are going to be a little bit hit or miss. It depends on if there's a late race caution or not, I feel like. Oh, they're wrecking behind me. Gustin and they both got nailed. Gustin and Ferguson went for a ride, and they both got destroyed by the guys behind them. That was a big wreck. Very big wreck. But we're sitting 8th with a caution. I think, like, just halfway through this race now. Might be able to get a spot or two early. Yeah, we're just about coming up to halfway. Next lap will be halfway. Need to just get to the bottom so nobody can get under me. I don't want to get on that flat, though. That was bad. But we're able to stay inside English. He got too high, though. Yeah, Owens is going to take advantage of us getting a little too high. He's going to throw his car in there. But we're going to dive back under him. That was a really good turn 1 there. Turn 1 has been good for us at this track. 3 and 4 not as good. Get by English there, up for 7th. Nice, still right behind Hammer. Hammer's running the outside, though. We might be able to get by him and cut off his momentum. But he gets a lot of speed there off of turn 2. Blair's actually out front now. Shane's all the way back here in 5th all of a sudden. Damn. I think he restarted 2nd or something, and Blair was in 3rd, I want to say. Dennis just started running the outside, and Blair got around him. But Shane has fallen back from starting on the outside. That was a terrible corner. Don't go too high. Don't go too high. We're good. English is really trying to catch us. Hammer got by Shane, though, pretty easy there. That's crazy. Hammer is putting the hammer down on these big tracks. Just full throttle, boy. Get it. But I'm trying to catch him so he doesn't gain too many points on us. Okay, Shane goes flying back around him on the outside. Good. Love to see that. Richard's up there. I'm trying to catch him the points, but oh, Shane's going around. Miss him. Oh, did not miss him, but that's all right. Did the best we could to miss him, but he's going to be in 10th now. Hammer just dumped his ass, just ran to the back of him on the straightaway, lifted up his rear wheels, and just spun him out. I feel like that's worse than what I was doing. Well, no, never mind. That's not worse than what I was doing at Williams Grove. Definitely not worse. Because I was destroying people at Williams Grove, left and right. I spun out English, I think, 5 times. Ooh, we're on the inside of Hammer now. If we can get in front of Hammer and hold that, that'd be great. Ferguson got by us from that wreck, and he's just gone now. Oh my god, Hammer ran that outside and got by both of us. I'm thoroughly shocked by that. Don't get inside of me. Gustin, damn it. Because Gustin wasn't in front of us earlier. He wrecked with, who was that behind me? Gustin and Ferguson. They both got by me. What the? Ferguson's all the way up there in like 4th now. No, he's stuck on the outside now, so he's going a little slower actually. We fell back to 9th. That's unfortunate. We were having a little bit better of a race, and this restart has not been kind to us. I really want the inside for these restarts, but I've been unlucky and just been outside every time. Got by Ferguson. I thought he was going to cross us over really well there. Really did. Just hold the bottom here, finish it out in 8th. We ran 8th basically the entire race anyway, so I'm happy with 8th place. That's solid. That's real solid. I think next season I'm gonna have to mess with some setups to get faster, man. Like, this is rough. With a fully upgraded car, like, we're nowhere near the front still, so Shane's definitely gonna lose a good bit of points being in 9th. I think that's gonna lock in Dennis for the championship, though. So let's see what happens. We're still 8th in points. That's good. We're right behind Hammer. We are 16 ahead of him. right now, and Dennis is 20 ahead of Shane. So Dennis would have to have an awful race, but he kind of sucks at Charlotte, to be fair. To be honest, like, he has struggled there a good bit. He has finished like to the back of the top 10 about both races, or I think he finished 5th last season to lock it in. But we get 170,000 there. Let's go on to the final race of the season, see how we can do. Parts are a little worn out, but that's fine. Actually, I'm going to repair them going into this race. We got the top 10 perfect. That's good to see. Love that. We're definitely getting much better results. I'll just go top 10. Why not? We're definitely getting much better results now with our engine, which I love. I might just start like repairing the car after each race, honestly, just so we can like have the best car possible for every race and everything like that. So might be a thing because we don't really need the money. The money is irrelevant at this point because everything's fully upgraded. But 24 laps at the showcase for Charlotte. Let's see how we can do. I've gotten top 10, I think, both seasons, or just outside the top 10 last year. So with our new engine, I'm hoping we can get solidly in the top 10. All right, ran a 13.0. Wow, qualifying top 10 is a 12.2. That's absolutely nuts. We're not going to qualify very well here because it's a showcase race, but everybody brings their best stuff here. But if we can get into the zeros again, I'd be very happy with that. That's a pretty fast lap for us. But I think that we can try to get to a top 10 in the showcase again here. It's usually really tough going in the beginning, but I'm hoping we can do really well in the heat race, try to make it on wherever we qualify. 13.0, okay, slightly quicker than we ran in practice. I'll take that. Even though our fastest ever is a 0.12, but that's fine. That was a terrible entry in turn 3. This lap's going to be slower. That was a really good lap going until turn 3 there. 37th, Jesus, we are slow. Qualifying is just on crack, though. That's absolutely crazy. Starting 7th in heat number 1, and we have to make it to a top 3 in the heat, and we're in heat 1. Oh, this is going to be rough. Dennis out front, Shane in second. Dennis usually doesn't qualify pole here, so that's kind of crazy. But let's see how we can do. We're starting really deep in this heat race. Hoping we can make it. We just need a really good start here in the beginning. We're starting on the bottom. Got to take advantage of that. Get by Simpson. Try to get by Travis as well. It's funny how Gordy and Travis both use the number 11, but Travis's paint scheme is the white and orange instead of orange and white. We're already up to 4th. Oh, God, I ran too high, though. I like Travis's paint scheme better, though, to be fair. Don't know what it is. I think it's just the orange with the, or the white with the orange accent rather than the full orange. There's so many orange cars in the field. There's literally 3 with Gordy. I wish he kind of had Travis's paint scheme rather than his own. Who do we got behind us? Ziegler. Let's see if we could try to catch Owens here. We got 3 laps to do it. He's running the outside. If I run my line good enough, we might just catch him at the end. But I can't really screw up, because he is very quick on that outside, but we're slightly quicker on this bottom, it seems. I need to run zeros, not ones, like that. He's fast in 1 and 2 up there. We're hitting the bottom really well. We're killing them in 3 and 4. Okay, good sign. 1 lap left. Did I go too low? No, we're good. I'm going to have to throw a Hail Mary slider here. Try to get to his rear. No, not quite. Damn, we were killing him in 3 and 4, though. We're very, very fast there. So that's a good sign. We're going to be in the B main, though, unfortunately. Gonna have to run those. We're starting on pole. We were very quick there at the end, for sure. So that's very encouraging. This will put us, what, like 19th, I think, in the A main? Just winning this B main. But we should be able to run away from everybody here. Briggs is in here. Looks like Jason Turner, Shaw, David. So some of the normal guys that we see. But we should be able to run away from these guys. We got 12 laps. 24 in the A main. I just need to hit my line right and finish out these 12 laps, mainly. Just can't let them to my inside. Who is it behind me? Turner? I feel like we don't normally race around Turner unless maybe he only shows up for the showcases. I don't know. That was a really good turn 1, and now they're all gone. So I'm going to finish out these 10 laps, and I'll bring you guys back for the A main feature race. All right, won the B main by a good amount. I don't even know how far ahead we were. We were just about 2 seconds ahead, basically, over Briggs. So nice and easy there. Now, hopefully we could try to gain some spots here in the A main. I need to make that top 10 just like to show that I have speed to myself so I can have confidence going into next year. because I feel like we might have to mess with some setup stuff to get a little quicker, and I'm not very good at that, so it's going to be an interesting season trying to win the championship. It's going to be a very, very tough one. Got to be super aggressive. That was a really good corner. I hit that inside perfect without getting that apron. Ran too high in turn 1 though, but we're already up to 14th. That was just like such a good 3 and 4 we had. Absolutely crazy. Got to be real aggressive when everybody's bundled up like that. I did that too many times in the B main too, where we smacked the outside wall. 13th. Let's see if we can get around Owens. We were quicker than him in the heat race at the end. We just didn't have time to catch him. Let's see if we try to catch this top 10 group, because they're battling really hard. Dennis is out front by a decent bit, so maybe each season he's been getting faster at this track, because season 1 he sucked here. That sucked as in he got like 8th, but last season I think he got a top 5, and this one he started out on pole and is running away with it right now, so that's absolutely crazy. So they might have just like worked on it, knowing that he's going to be in contention for the championship like he has been every season. We're running 12th. It seems like if I run a smooth line, I'm catching these guys. I just got to stay nice and smooth. I need to run zeros. I need to stop running 1s or 2s. I got to run zeros consistently, I think. Really got to hit the bottom. We're already a second over Pierce behind us. Like, we're doing great. We're in a very big bubble by ourselves, though. Basically a second behind, a second ahead. But I need to catch the group ahead of me. Gustin's running the outside, other guys running the inside. Should be able to catch them because they're getting checked up on the straights. Gustin is at least a lot. But I'm messing up my entry right now. Lack of focus. Trying to focus, but like my lack of skill, I should say, I guess then. Really just missing it. But Gustin's messing up now. We're catching him. He pulls off a lot on the straights though. 14 laps left still. We're half a lap behind Dennis, so we honestly could go a lap down in this one. So I'm trying to put as much speed and stuff into the car as we can for each lap. Smack that wall in the front stretch. Lost to Gustin a little bit. Still at 99. We're good. Nothing's actually damaged on the car either. I'm running low 1s, but I need to be a little quicker than that. I feel like I need to be in the zeros consistently. But yeah, I definitely needed to do some like gear ratio changing stuff. Maybe a little bit of stagger work. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about the setup stuff. So I'm definitely going to have to tweak it here and there. Try some things to make myself quicker. Because it's going to be a struggle trying to win the championship running like this. With a fully upgraded car. Definitely have a lot of work to do. 3/4 of the lap behind now. Dennis is catching us pretty quick. Keep running like 13 1s, but I keep smacking the damn wall. Like as we're coming to the line, or on the backstretch like that. But I am happy that it looks like we have a lot of speed, especially on the short tracks. It's a very good sign. So we really just got to dominate on those smaller tracks, I feel like. And then maybe get a win or two here and there on some bigger tracks if we get lucky with some cautions. Like, I'm hoping we can get lucky with a caution soon, because there's only like 3 guys behind me that's not a lap down. And we're in 12th, so I think like up to 15th is not a lap down currently. But nobody's super tight on each other that I could see, at least right now. Hopefully Dennis going by somebody will clip somebody, and maybe he'll spin out wreck really hard. 5 laps left. Coming up to 4 laps left here. Or we're coming up to 5 laps left here, actually. My finger is hurting from like holding this throttle down. We're losing it to Gustin and them. So I think a top 10 is out of the question right now unless a caution comes out. I'm really hoping a caution comes out so we don't go a lap down. But Dennis does still have a little bit to go to catch us. He's on the bottom though, trying to pass everybody, but I cannot stay off the wall. Like, I am just all out of a groove. Like, I feel so damn slow now all of a sudden. That was a 13.7. No shit. Yeah, I am slow. That was awful. Really need to hit the bottom and not hit the wall. See, that was a 2. That was 5/10s better. half a second better in a lap just by not hitting the wall and actually hitting our line a little bit. It wasn't even great. But I need to try to keep Dennis behind me just in case there's a caution. He just finished, actually, so we're not going a lap down. He just finished. Hey, motherfucker about wrecked me. I won the lead lap, finishing my race out. He's going into turn 1. His race is done. He about turned my ass. What a rude motherfucker. But hey, we got 12th. That was a tough one. We went from 19th up to 12th. Did the best we could. We're the last one on the lead lap at least, but Dennis 100% won the championship. I think he won 7 races this year. That's absolutely crazy. Top guys are always getting like 7, 8 wins in a year. It's nuts. But hey, we got 8th. Let's go. We beat out Hammer. Not by a whole lot, but we did beat him. He had a good race there. Richards was 70 points ahead of us, but Dennis won by 26 up there, which is crazy. 7 wins on the season. Hammer finished up there in 8th, so he caught us a good bit. Good amount of money for that race too, but that's irrelevant, like I was saying. But going into next season, we're going to have to just go balls to the wall and try to get as many wins as we can. All right, had a great season there. We really see the progression in the season here with these, once it actually gets up here. Pleased with Mr.'s professionalism at Charlotte. I guess, I don't know. But you can kind of see the progression through the season. Some of the short tracks we had good finishes on, but as soon as we got to the second showcase, we were able to get most of the engine and immediately won, and then got second at Texas and had some pretty good results at the end of the year. So you can kind of see that we got better at the end of the season with our engine. So I'm very excited for the beginning of next season, because getting 4th at, where was that? Limaland? We should have a chance to win that race, getting 4th without an engine, and 8th at, what was that, I-55? We could be competing for a win there too, potentially. And then also race 9 and 10, which was Lucas and Cedar. We could potentially compete for a win. The showcase race, we could compete for the win. Showcase 2, that is. So it's going to be a tough season next year. So really hoping we can get it done next season. Fully upgraded car. We were 8th in points, I think 10th in points, and now 8th in points again. So it's going to be very tough. We've gotten a win now. Very awesome to see us get that. But do we do a 3rd? No, we do license. That's what we normally do. So it's going to be a very tough season here. I guess I'm going to go top 15. I don't know. The money's irrelevant. I'm just going to repair the car like every race to try to have the best car available each time we do it. But you could see here, we're on Legend. I need to just upgrade the laps to the 20 for the next season, but it's going to be a real tough one ahead. I hope we can try to win the championship. I'm going to change out the paint scheme again. I like doing that every season. Try to keep it themed with Hoosier, at least with the purple, but going to be a real tough one. I hope we can try to get like 5 or 6 wins and try to steal it from Dennis. He's won all 3 years, even though year 1 he tied it with Blair, but he has won the championship one way or another all 3 seasons so far we've been in the Super Late Models. It's been crazy, so it's going to be a really hard one this season. So appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the career mode. Let's try to win this championship this year and see how it goes. So appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.